Hi, it's Paris from EpicReviewGuys, and my beard trimmer recently gave up the ghost. In shopping for a new one, I found out there's an as seen on TV all body trimmer. If you've got hair growing on it, they'll trim it. It's the MicroTouch Switchblade. My beard needs a trim right now. I'm going to give it a try.
EpicReviewGuys.
Seems to be basically a double-ended trimmer. It has a micro end for that fine trimming, and if you're doing full-size trimming, for example your beard, or as they say here, giving yourself a haircut, then you use the other side. Now it comes with a number of little plastic overlays that go over the blades that allow you to adjust how close you're doing the trim, and that's really what I need in the beard trimmer. I can use that little attachment on the back of my regular razor, but you can't really control the length of the hair with that. You occasionally cut too much off or even cut your skin. Now another thing this has is a built-in little headlight that apparently shines on where you're cutting, so if you're doing some last-minute trimming in a dimly lit room, it's got a light shining so you can see what you're doing. Here's the trimmer. The micro end is here with the plastic cover, and the full-size trimmer is on this end. And you hold it sort of like a knife, I guess, depending on which angle you're going to be trimming at. Takes 2 AAA batteries, which they don't include. You get the plastic cutting guides for the full-size trimmer, and then they also give you a couple for the micro-size trimmer, as well as a little brush, and instructions for how to use both ends, which I have read over, so I'm ready to put the batteries in and get started. Well, I put the 2 batteries in, and it immediately went to town here with lots of vibrating. Okay, a little more looking at it, I figured out how to turn it off. Basically, even though it has a power button here, this portion of it slides depending on which end you're going to be using. If you're using the micro trimmer, this end slides to cover the full-size trimmer so you don't hurt your hand, and then you turn it on and off with this button. A little more experimenting, and I figured out how to clip this on. You have to basically slide it from the end and push it till it clicks. I'm not sure why I hear the motor speeding up and slowing down at random times. These are brand new alkaline, seems to be depending on the direction. These are brand new alkaline batteries that I put in it. Go against the grain, they tell you. I guess the hair's too short to work with that one, but that's the shorter of the 2. The problem with this is the shorter of the 2 guides, and my beard's a little longer than I would like right now, and I can't get it to cut anything. Going against the grain, with the grain, multi-grain. There's a little something. Well, I can't get it to cut anything with the guide on, so I'm going to try it like this and just hold it a certain distance. This is what I'm already doing though with my razor, where I can't control the length of the hair, and that's the whole problem. Okay, I hear it catching on some of the hair now. It really catches on the hair a lot. That's uncomfortable. Guess I have to move more slowly. Well, it's cutting. But yeah, it's all different lengths. I need a guide for this to work right. Well, using the large trimmer on a relatively short beard in an attempt to get it shorter, the guide doesn't work, and without the guide you don't have any control over how short you're cutting it. It tends to cut in too short in some places, and also it would just take forever to try to do it that way. I may as well be using the little piece on the back of my razor. I'm going to try it with the micro part because this has got a very short guide. Maybe that will work. The problem is it's not very wide, so it's sort of like a lawnmower that's narrow. It takes you so many passes to get over the lawn, but let's see. You can hear some cutting, some pulling too. Ooh. Kind of making a mess of things. Try and hear some of those hairs on the back of the neck. Takes a lot of going over back and forth to catch them. Trying to figure out why the MicroTouch Switchblade is so weak at cutting. I've got my pop-out little razor trimmer here, and if you can see the height and width of the little prongs there, compared to on this, it's basically, these are about twice as tall and more widely spaced. So when I turn it on, there's a lot more cutting action going on. So I'm feeling kind of raggedy now after that haphazard cutting. So I'm going to go look for an affordable beard trimmer. I figure I should be able to get something for under $30 that's comparable to what I had, that will last several years and actually do a good job cutting. This was about $20. If you're still interested, I'll put a link to it down below this video, but it just didn't do the job for me.
Shopping is easy when you know what to buy.